In the heart of Nigeria, where tradition meets ambition, the livestock sector in Kogi State is undergoing a transformation. It is a quiet revolution powered by innovation, resilience, and the unwavering support of the Kogi State government through the World Bank Assisted Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, Kogi PRES. To enhance feed availability and reduce the strain of traditional grazing methods, PRES has embarked on the distribution of pasture seeds and fodder choppers. These interventions enable the livestock value chain clusters to cultivate quality pasture farms for livestock production in Kogi State.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank you, PRES, for this program. This is a very special seed that we've given us. I want to assure you that we are going to plant it as you have directed us, nurture it, multiply it, and continue to replant it in our farms to make sure that this seed does not leave us. Thank you.
But support from PRES goes beyond feed. In livestock markets, where water was once scarce and one of the major challenges, PRES has constructed solar-powered boreholes for the livestock value chain clusters, bringing life and relief to animals and the livestock farmers in Kogi State.
On behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State and Chief Servant of the State, Alhaji Ododo Ahmed Usman, and PRES Project Kogi State, I hereby commission this borehole project for the benefit of the people of Waimba and the entire Kogi.
Thank you very much. First of all, we thank His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ododo for his intervention in bringing PRES to support the pastoralists all over the state. The Rock Reserve is one of the beneficiaries of the project. In fact, daily, the Fulani are making prayers every day for His Excellency and the PRES for bringing out this project. If not because of this water this year, the herders would have suffered a lot of inconveniences in getting water. But thank God with this water, a lot of them, you'll be seeing them here, especially from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the evening. You see them in bulk coming to fetch water. Sometimes we have to fill this tank 2 times in a day before the water become enough for the people. Honestly, we thank him very much, and we hope to have more of this in this reserve. Thank you very much.
To further boost livestock health and food safety, the project has rehabilitated cold chain storage facilities and upgraded the veterinary laboratory at the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security in Lokoja. These improvements strengthen disease surveillance, vaccine preservation, and timely diagnosis, ensuring healthier herds and safer meat products.
My name is Dr. Musa Gomina Mohammed, the Veterinary Epidemiology Officer of the state for the Department of Veterinary Services. I am also the one in charge of these facilities, that is the lab, the diagnostic lab, and the cold chain being donated to the Department of Veterinary Service by PRES Kogi State. So this is the first of its kind as far as the state is concerned. Why? Because there has never been an intervention like this, and since this intervention, the rehabilitation of this laboratory and also the cold chain facility, it has actually assisted us in carrying out most of our activities, especially the lab. The instruments here are first-class instruments. We have been using them to diagnose diseases sample analysis, and at the same time, it's also a learning tool for industrial training students, IT students, because year in, year out, we used to receive IT students, and here in the duration of the application of this laboratory, it has been enhancing our activities. So we really appreciate the national PRES, the state in general, and at the same time the Kogi state branch of side of the PRES for finding it necessary to donate these facilities to us. It has greatly increased our performances and our activities. So we look forward to having more of this, as this will continue to improve on the veterinary profession in the state and in the country at large.
Innovation meets sustainability in one of the project's most impactful interventions, training farmers to convert cassava waste into high-quality livestock feed, known as high-quality cassava peel, or HQCP. This initiative is turning waste into wealth, cutting feed costs significantly, and enhancing productivity in the livestock sector.
The PRES project in Nigeria has its project development objective to improve on livestock productivity, commercialization, and also build resilience on the livestock value chain. In Kogi State, we are working towards achieving this PDO, and what we actually look at in the first instance is to look at the cost of production under the priority value chain, and we discover that feeding or feed generally amount to 3/4 of the production cost. That's to about 70 to 80%. We are not just going to do this or achieve this mandate, but we need to look at the most favorable way, the innovative technology to achieve this. That is why the Kogi State PRES deemed it fit to partner with International Livestock Research Institute in Ibadan to see how we can overcome this, at least, so that at least we can reduce the cost of feeding in using or promoting our local content. We are all aware that Kogi State is the highest producer of cassava in Nigeria, and cassava can do a lot in production of livestock feed. Our partnership will give us something very, very good, standard, not an ordinary one, that will add value to the production of livestock in Kogi State. It's going to be very qualitative, that can meet and you can use it anywhere in the world. That is why we partner with IRI to train and also build the capacity of not just the project staff, the extension agents that will have contact and also disseminate this technology to the livestock farmers across the cluster. Along the line, we also go along with fabricators and the vendors of these machineries that we are going to use to do it, so that they can have a first-hand information and also look at the kind of equipment they are using to do this. So I'm very sure that the conclusion of this particular training, it's a 5 days training in Ibadan, the participants have learned a lot, and we are working towards stepping down this training to livestock farmers across the clusters, whereas they will also be supported to adopt this technology in feed production. Thank you very much.
I'm seizing this opportunity to thank the Excellency through the SPC for this opportunity given to us with the extensionists in Kogi State. We've acquired a lot of knowledge on this high quality cassava peas, and we are going to replicate this training and the knowledge we have acquired in this organization to our other extensionists in Kogi State, so that this training can go down and the knowledge we have can go down to the farmers, which are going to be the last beneficiary.
Yeah, the most useful part of the training for me is the practical section, because we had a theoretical aspect of the whole training module in the class, and then we had it practically at the factory. and it made the whole concept so easy for us to, for me in particular, to comprehend.
I'm so happy to be a participant because it has been an eye-opener. Actually, mine is to know about the equipment that are being used in the production of this HQCP, which is high-quality cassava peel. And one of the most interesting things that these equipments are what can be fabricated here in Nigeria. So, seeing this equipment in ILRI in Ibadan here, we can easily replicate it so that it can be useful to our people in Kogi State.
Okay. I'm one of the participants of this the training for PRES. This training, I've really learned a lot today. I've thought out how we can convert cassava peel, which we all know and used to think are just waste products, to a reasonable thing. And from now, we are told how to, when you peel the cassava, instead of feeding it to goats directly, and you know cassava contains a chemical cyanide, which is harmful and toxic, and the end product goes to a man as a metal. So today I have learned that cassava can be processed just similar to how we process our gari, just that the difference between this and that of gari is the use of the peel instead of the main cassava itself, and how you can dry it into powder form. We can incorporate it into feed. They are not using it to feed it directly, but you can add other feed ingredients because it's a source of carbohydrate already. Instead of going to buy maize, which is of a high cost, you now use cassava peel as a byproduct to make these feed ingredients. And in fact, I'm so impressed because I'm a livestock farmer and I want to really go into mass production of poultry. And instead of looking for running up and down to look for how to get this maize, which is of exorbitant rates, I can easily source for these peels and convert them to reasonable things and reasonable products for my birds to use and other livestock animals. So I want to thank God today. I want to thank the state government, of the person of Governor Ahmed Ododo. I want to thank for bringing it to the grassroots that we can benefit. I want to thank the PRES. I want to also to thank the World Bank, which most time we bring program to the grassroots that will benefit, and we are really enjoying them. Thank you.
So today we're here to learn about high quality cassava peels. That is because the Kogi Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, we're doing so much to see that livestock sustainability in Kogi State is enhanced. And because feed is one of those resources that women have often complained about, I am happy that this training has been organized and that we have women here by the gracious courtesy of the SPC, the State Project Coordinator, who have deemed it fit that we should bring this training to our people. And so we look forward to women owning this enterprise because, like we said, there are so many value chains around the high quality cassava peels. And so even the peeling, we've already agreed that okay, women own that area of the business, but we are hoping that women will escalate that, will scale that up from the point of just the peels to actually owning these factories and helping us to sustain livestock in Kogi State. So thank you.
We are here to train PRES farmers on the use of high quality cassava peels as an ingredient for livestock feed. The training takes 2 days because if we start the practical, it cannot end until tomorrow. By the time we dry the cassava peels, the fine grains and the coarse grain, it will start the processing today till tomorrow. Like we just saw it, we just got fresh cassava peels. And by the time we finish talking to our farmers now, we'll move into the practical session.
Program went well and I've learned a lot. Even the process of making high quality cassava peels feeds for animals. It's a very good process. And I want to say a very big thank you to the PRES, Kogi State, and all the staffs involved, and every other attendees. I'm very grateful.
Across Kogi State, the results are clear. Healthier animals, empowered farmers, thriving markets. These are the faces of resilient men and women determined to improve their livestock agribusiness enterprises, supported by a system that believes in their potential and commitment to enhance their agribusiness ventures across the priority value chain in Kogi State. This is not just an intervention, it is a transformation. This is not just support, it is genuine empowerment. This is Kogi PRES partnering with the livestock farmers and other key value chain actors to enhance their productivity, strengthen commercialization, building resilience, and securing our future for livestock sector in Kogi State.